Home Show.
Bob from Cyprus has a question about some hot drips.
Yeah, they're coming from his bathroom sink, Tom. Bob writes, I have a 10-year-old Kohler bathroom sink faucet leaking water at the hot water faucet when using the hot water. It dribbles out, he says, around the base of the handle. I understand by removing the handle, I access the water valve, and using a sprocket wrench, the valve can be replaced. Is this a good idea, or would it be better to replace the entire fixture, including both the hot and cold valves? What say you?
Well, what he's getting at is a double handle faucet, and he's talking about replacing the stems. The stems are the two pieces that go in and out, and sometimes they get old, they get stiff, they'll start to leak a little bit. And if it's a really good quality faucet, or if it's an old one you're trying to rebuild because you want to keep that same faucet throughout the house and make it look like it always did. And I've rebuilt them for people who had homes in the 50s. They wanted to keep the really cool fixtures that you can't get anymore. Then yeah, you can go and just take the stems out and buy new ones and put them in. That's what has the washer and all the packing nut and everything on there. So if that's all there is, go ahead and pull one out and head down to a plumbing supply. Don't try to hit them on the shelves at Home Depot or Lowe's. That's not going to happen. You're really going to have to go down to a plumbing supply, and you can just replace the stem, and you can remove most of them with just a crescent wrench once you get the handle off and take the escutcheon plate off, and the whole thing will just screw right out. Remember to turn the water off underneath the sink, or you're going to get one big face full of water, because that's where it is. And that's why they're called stops, because you stop the water to going through the faucet. But that's up to you. If you want to get a whole new faucet, it sounds like, because it's a double handle, you're going to probably be going with a 8-inch spread if it's a wide one. If it's not, you're looking at a 4-inch spread if it's all in one unit. But it sounds to me like the handles are separate than the actual spigot that comes out, and that's going to be an 8-inch spread a unit.
Right. Yeah. I've been there, and I'm just gonna say, Bob, if you forget to turn it off, you're not alone.
Oh, you'll know.
No,
It'll make the winter freeze seem like a springtime shower.
Short version of that story. We used to have one of those charcoal water filter things, and you had to change it out now and then under the sink. Yeah. So I took it apart, and it said, be sure to turn water off first. So I unscrewed the thing. Like, there's not that much water coming out.
Yeah.
And it's not that much water coming out, but as you tighten it up and you limit where it can go, it goes everywhere.
Well, have you ever put your thumb on the end of a hose and tried to water something?
Similar principle, except it was
Volume
going
and
everywhere.
pressure, my friend.
That's exactly right. Tracy put on the label, replaced by stupid. Anyway. All right.
Okay.
You got a question? We would be happy to help you out. All you got to do is visit HomeShowRadio.com. Click on that Ask Tom button over there, and it'll take you to this page here. That's where you can enter your question, send us a video, send us pictures, whatever. We'll answer your question just like this. Tom answers them every day. A new one goes up at HomeShowRadio.com, our Facebook page, and our YouTube channel.